Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Club Merrylands for the 2024-25 Bowls New South Wales Champion of Club Champions pairs. As we said, we're coming to you live from Club Merrylands. It's the round of 16 match, and we have Lynn McVicar and Claire Kelly of Forster taking on Selina, Goddard and Jessie, Cottell of Cabramatta. Jack's been rolled for the first end. The Forster pair emerged victorious in a marathon match, which is why we're starting at 1:40 and not 1 o'clock. Hopefully they're a bit quicker here, so I'm not late home for dinner. Well, decent start from Lynn McVicar, but Selina Goddard has the shot with her first bowl. Selina adds a second. Great lead bowls. And the score ticker at the moment, just going through the first round scores. We'll now switch to the current round. Claire Kelly now on the mat. So Forster using the pink and blue bowls. Cabramatta the two-tone. Selina Goddard's half purple. Jessie Cottell half green, half yellow. Selina just a little wide with this one. Crossover for the leads now. And McVicar. This will just hang a little wide. Weight was very good. I think Selina, she'll stick on that hand. Just wants to get down underneath that last pink. Slightly wide line here too, but gets the little rub off Selina's bowl and comes in. Here's a chance here for the backhand side for Lynn McVicar to just reach, slightly overplay the draw. There's a fair few bowls there to be acting as breaks, all just past the jack. She has got a nice tight line with this one. Might be just a little on the too tight side and going to fade underneath. Just slightly overcorrected the grass from the first one that stayed wide. Does force a change in hand for Selina Goddard. Jessie just suggesting to play the forehand, try and draw down inside that last bowl. Cover those two in case Claire gets a trail. Coming in quite nicely. Well, that might just cut off the trail shot, but still there to be... Can pump that bowl onto the jack and squirt it out to the left. Claire Kelly may well just go for a little hunt with that one. Claire is looking just to get a roll out of that last Selina Goddard bowl. Hasn't quite got the line. I dare say so that Jessie Cottell will play the shot she called for Selina. Forehand draw. Wants to get down to those three Forster bowls just behind and to the left of screen as we look at it. Oh, we don't want to miss that one. Oh dear, and she just rolled it in for shot. Oh, a little unlucky there. Just underestimated the turn. Oh, Claire, she's not going to return the favour. That'll be a little bit of an eyesore. Well, Selina turning that bowl up really did make a difference. They might have been holding three before that. Been a good start to get multiple, so they may still well look to try and get rid of that bowl. They do have a danger though. Jack squirts out. Could drop a multiple. Oh, one to Forster to start the scoring. Well, straight away, they've decided to lengthen the jack up a little. Rolled it down to the tee. The last end was a bit shorter than that one. Just run past a fraction, not about opening bowl. Oh, great bowl from Selina Goddard. Draws a toucher. Jessie Cottell, of course, Jackaroo's squad member. Selina Goddard, Kiwi International. Claire Kelly, New South Wales Keno Senior Blues representative. You would expect that Jessie and Selina would be the ones to dictate the terms of this game. However, Claire Kelly does have some ability. And those two bowls from Selina Goddard really setting up the head very well for a skipper. Claire, it is a nice tight line down on that hand, so not too badly grasped, just hasn't quite got the speed. I think Selina will stick with a forehand up past her own teammates' bowls. Won't mind contact, but to finish behind would be the ideal. No, she's playing the backhand as well, probably just wants to take it away from Claire. Gets the clear air down to the jack. Very well bowled. Does make it just that little bit harder for Claire. 3 down already. Maybe tempted to try and reach here. Just enough weight to sit those bowls or trail. Has pushed it a little wide. The weight. Well, it's an improvement. Would have been good weight with the tight line of a first bowl. And now Selina will turn it over. Try and cover those bowls at the back. Just wants to draw around her own inside that pink bowl to the wide. Just going to hang a little bit on it. Not about home at all though. It does match. Lynette McVicar, I think she's going to have to play backhand down to this head. Be looking to arrive. You see a little disturbance on Jessie Cottell's bowl. Could just roll the jack back to their own, or if you get the lucky little slide, get the jack clean back to your own as well. Oh, hasn't changed that head really. Just pushed Selina Goddard's bowl to jack high. Selina just out to that blue line, I think is about the right grass line here. Wants this one to get back. Well, it counts. Provides a little bit of protection as well, so very well played. Has to be reaching now. Looks to be under the line. Got the short one, just pushed it across. I think they can still play underneath that bowl. It's not in your way. Very much the same bowl as the previous, or count and cover. Yep, very well down. Doesn't want too much on this. Oh, they've been friendly. Might only be one shot now, just slightly tight. Turned a little more than she expected. Does probably make it a little easier on Claire Kelly. Does mean though, if she doesn't, Claire doesn't change this head with this bowl, leave the opportunity for Jessie Cottell just to turn the Forster bowl to the back right there. Just turn it 2 or 3 times to be holding quite a decent multiple. Be up to 5. I think it's currently 1 or 2 for Cabraatta. 2 would be the guess for me. Claire. Well, is she going to get Jack? No. Well, Selina has called to Jessie to sit that bowl. Good thing is, slides past, she finishes in a good home. This is very close though. Just a bit wide. Stays up, best back. No, it's just tipped in. Claire Kelly. A chance to turn this head around. Tighten the line. Gone a bit heavier. Oh, she hasn't gone heavier at all. She's just tightened the line up and, well, she dropped short. So a chance here for Selina Goddard for Jessie Cottell. Just to roll the closest Forster bowl. Uses the weight of the last one with 1 bowl less grass. Should just give that a nice little tap. Stay. Could be as many as 6. It's not going to turn. 2 shots to Cabra. Cabraatta, they've shortened the length up a little bit. I suppose they've said, you want to throw that length, we'll throw you something different when we win the length with their head. Once again, Selina's first bowl. Bang on the money. And Cabra really, they've dominated these first 2 ends to only lead 2-1. But both times they've done themselves a disservice. First end, Jessie Cottell bumped a very short Claire Kelly bowl up for shot. Last end, Selina just got a little more turn than she was expecting. Turned their own bowl on, cut a couple out. It's very good leading though. Effort from Lynn McVicar. Close to shot, I think, just out. Just turned her own bowl up. Oh, very close here from Claire. Picked up the jack. Looks to be on a pretty good line. Just wants this to slow up to the jack. Got it quite well. That is the shot. Good answer. Yeah, switches over to the backhand side as well. Plenty of traffic on that forehand. Oh, just a little short, but maybe good enough. Well, Selina just wants to get a little running out of this. In the inside of that bowl. Not quite. I mean, just going to be a little on the wide side with that one. Just a little on the runny side from Selina. Sat Jessie's bowl. That bowl still 1 to Cabramatta. Very close from Lynette McVicar, just wants it to hold on. Oh, it's just going to roll out. It's the skippers to play on this third end. Oh, I think the touch might have been a bit fatal for Cabra. Might be one down now with the front bowl. Lynn has corrected. Yeah, well, that'll come in to be definitely the shot. Sorry, Claire. Well, Jessie can pick up this jack. She's got the 2 back bowls. Could make 3 or 4 by trailing it back a 2 feet, 3 feet even. They already count those front bowls. It's probably not too bad of a shot to try and just put through the gate. Some holes, but you get a good chunk of either bowl. You're probably going to stay for shot. Claire does have last bowl, but you can trail it back those few feet. She's got to adjust. Plenty on this. Oh, she's turned it on to the jack. It's gone through with it. So easy draw here for Claire to add a second. Two to Forster. Judged by the venue, but usually what I'll do is run the drums out because then you've got flexibility to move the cameras a lot easier. So if you've got the fixed end here, you never be moving here. So where the other drums, if they move the rigs over, you've got the chance to move them, particularly the end ones.
Sorry, so you run the drums out?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Why was that?
Oh, we don't move. If we're there for a week, we don't move venue. So the cables here we plug in again if we wheel a trolley inside. But if they move the rink half a rink, we can move the drums a lot easier.
So we'll show it right.
Just put the cables in it. Doesn't matter whether you put the drums.
Yeah.
Just depends on.
So I'll just say, for this, I'll just say, leave the drums, place the drums next to the trolley and run the cables out.
Or run the drums out. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter which way couple of good bowls from the Cabramatta girls. Opening this hand. So, Jessie's just gone to the back. Selina's jack high. And then about 40 centimetres behind. Jessie 15 centimetres short and best back. It's currently 3-2 in favour of Forster. I do feel that the Cabramatta girls have been playing better. They've just not been able to produce the correct results. Looks tight. Got the weight, it'll be okay, but fading underneath. Yeah, good home. Maybe a little bit easier now shot for Forster though. No gap there. Can't afford to reach. We're just given an opportunity to play good few feet on that forehand side. Do you think that's going to be too wide though? Yeah, it's come to the back. Yeah, going to play the backhand. Try just to reach that bowl on the centre line of their own. Plenty of good results available there, and just tightening that head up, taking away that opportunity. Well, it's good position. Does make that shot even more attractive for Jessie Cottell, should Claire Kelly not alter this head. Well, Claire Kelly lining up forehand. She'll be looking for a couple of feet of weight through the three Cabramatta bowls, sitting right near the jack. Oh, that looks to be a little tight. She needs plenty of weight to hold this up. Worst result is to get that on, well, hasn't done it too much damage. It has given the opportunity for Jessie Cottell to just draw down on the backhand side, get a little trail on that jack. Do you think Cabramatta are holding? Well, it could be as many as 5 here at the moment. Jessie would just like to tidy this up a little, get that jack in behind Selina's bowls. Well, hasn't made it any bigger target. I think that one counts. Claire Kelly, she could be 6 down here. She'll play a similar shot. She's looking for the 2 Cabramatta bowls. Better line. Has she put extra pace on this? She has. It's going to sail past. Has got rid of one of the shot bowls, but could still well be 5 shots here. I think Jessie's only got to do exactly what she did last time. This could be big numbers for Cabra. Doesn't want the jack, just going to sit on that. Three for sure. Well, that's the furthest Cabramatta bowl is being measured, and it's in. It's 6. There's no difference in it. It's only just happened. That looks a lot more violet than that.
What's that? The
Yeah, I think it's just a different direction.
lighting.
Yeah. Just that camera's pointing this way, and that camera's pointing that way. So that one's camera 2. Folks go, camera 1's very similar, and camera 4's.
What's that one? The other one that's off? That one? Camera 3.
Yeah.
This one?
Yep.
4 auto, isn't it?
It's on full auto, everything. Sorry about that little absence of sound, guys. We just had a little technical issue. Did get some assistance to correct that. We just got our expert on hand, and while he was here, we got something fixed up. Very minor issue, but just a little play with some of the settings. And I was asking, yes, obviously the game between Forster and Charlestown got played. It was the last off the green by a long way. We were looking like being on schedule, yet started this stream around 1:40. And there is a score to go on the board from Cabramatta. Just didn't quite see the total that was achieved. Selina's just been unlucky there. Just rolled the Forster bowl closer. In McVicar. Well, she's got the right thump on the Forster vole. Pushed it in for another counter. Oh, Selina attempting to play through that head. It's just been a little bit narrow. You can see the progress scores running through. On the screen there. A few balls left to play on this sixth end. There is a score to go on. I just didn't quite see what it was. Well, it was one to Forster, obviously, because that's what the scoreboard up the other end says. 4-8 after 5. As you can tell, 2 balls left to play. 2 or 3 down on this head, but there is a nice opportunity just to run into that head. Got a piece of the jack. Has run it across to her own bowl. High fives. Looks like shot from here, but McVicar says it's a measure. Well, Claire looks to be on a fairly good line. Just wants contact on her own and up and in. Has got the shot, and not as easy a shot for Jessie Cottell to play. There's a chance she can play weight onto her own bowl to the right of screen and punch the bowl onto the jack, but it's 1 and 1 at the back. She hasn't got the best backward. Just a reminder, I'm updating the scores as I can. Unfortunately, we don't always get to see the signal. Sometimes they know what it is and they just go, yes, it's 2. We don't hear it. So we have got what's on the scoreboard at the moment, and the odd numbered ends are being played that direction, so I think it is absolutely correct. And Jessie trails the jack back. Probably still going to be 1 down, though. Might even be 2. Didn't go with it. Might need a long tape. Oh, 2 to Cabramatta. Good start from Selina Goddard. Well, Selina just needs to rinse and repeat. She's just dropped the weight off that one. Jessie Cottell on the mat now. So the scores are being updated pretty regularly here. And Cody was just going along doing them. Just a little misty rain coming over again. Jessie just a little through as well. Now 1 down, the Cabramatta girls. Forster with the bowl in there. Claire just falling a little bit short. A few players going for the jackets. Selina winding up backhand. There's a nice little port there for her to get through. Can roll her own or get down to the jack. Very close, just shaves it. Oh, closes the port off. Oh, Jessie wants the port. Got the gap opened up now. Could be a couple down there. Oh, just wants to get down underneath those bowls. Tighten that up a lot. That's a very good bowl from Claire Kelly. I think we might see a little bit of an attack here from Jessie Cottell. Chance to get both of those bowls. Might get the kill if it gets hit as well. Just going to be under the line. Well, it could be 2 or 3 to Forster here. Just going to go and have a look. Got to say a big thanks to the staff here at Club Merrylands. They've really looked after us very well. Tried to help us out. The bowl staff have been wonderful. Greenkeeping staff. Tony looking after Guildford at the moment. Gav and Cody here, along with Ben, the greenkeeper. Making sure we're looked after. Making sure the players are looked after. Claire's been very deliberate over this shot. Just wants to get through that port. Well, I think that probably good enough to nearly count there. 4. Oh. Put that on the wrong side, I did. Well, both leads just a little off the weight. Lynn probably the better, just past. Selina's a good metre or so short. Maybe a bit more, maybe 1.5. Lynn dropped this one short as well. There's just a little light shower of rain going over. May have affected conditions ever so slightly. Made the bowls a little slippery to hang on to. Rain is getting just a little bit heavier. Jessie Cottell, plenty of room to draw. Wants to get past that. Well, she's up and over Selina's bowl, but I don't think it's done enough to get shot. I think it's still Lynn McVicar with the bowl to the back right. He looked after very well. The best greenkeeper in Merrylands just brought me a hot chockey. Well, we might just have a little pause here. There's getting enough rain that we're a bit worried about the cameras, so they might be coming in. Just mute our sound. See if I can get some cover over them anyway. Keep using them. Yeah. I'm more worried about the end one. As long as the rain's not coming through the cover, if it holds it out for a while, that's good. But yeah. What do you reckon? Just kill it. If you hold an umbrella over the end. Is it coming through the shade? what he was attaching to. You can't attach them to tripod.
Right, okay.
So the guys at Selina, there was enough posts there. They put an angle bracket on.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
You can't do it here.
I keep moving.
I'm almost at the point where I'm going to say no. Just get rid of it.
It's supposed to.
So a little bit of movement in the camera you saw was just that we're just trying to get I've lost pan tilt on that one now. It's heavy enough that we can't move it. It's the rain coming through the it's not moving for me. No. I can zoom, but I can't move. Unplug and replug or Okay, people, we're just able to keep going. We've rigged up some umbrellas over our cameras. So if you did experience a little bit of a change, what the rig is going on at the moment, so just switch back to camera 1 momentarily. So we are down to 2 cameras now. We won't have any side-on shots. Yeah, you set and forget. There's a reasonable shower of rain coming over. Went to standby and then restarted on the NDI. It just took 2 or 3 minutes to come back into Venus. So it's a lazy one just to switch camera end to end now. So fortunately for us, we've got our expert from Go Live Australia here. Are you looking for a streaming setup for your club? Don't forget to get in touch with Caleb or Jamin at Go Live Australia. They'll help you out. Maybe not quite as flash as our rig. But also, if you're looking for streaming of corporate events, jump on their site, goliveaustralia.com.au. Shameless plug for you, Caleb. The guys are very good with their service. They look after us. And we're able to keep bringing you some pictures at least while this shower of rain goes over. Cabramatta as the lead here. I've got to say this is pretty much atrocious conditions for playing bowls, but certainly not dangerous. Green's not pooling at this stage. Claire Kelly just gets the unfavourable rub this time. Pops Jessie Cottell's bowl in behind the head. I think Jessie's just a forehand draw here. The only thing she doesn't want to do is give Claire Kelly any sort of look. Doesn't want to make a shelf. So anything but jack high. Not too bad, has slipped through. Claire Kelly. Hardest thing for me at the moment, so I keep reaching for the buttons to change out to our side cameras. They don't have much of a view at the moment. Well, she's going to look to try and play backhand. Can get down to that green and yellow bowl. It seems to be a constant thing that we're going to be playing through rain at the moment. Well, Claire Kelly, how good is this bowl? Conditions are terrible. Comes in, sits the shot bowl to get shot. You can't go across both screens like that, but it looks weird. These bits cut across the gap, and that looks weird.
I've never seen that.
I just went minimise it, then dragged it across to cover both screens. if those didn't go in the middle there like that, they'd actually be a decent view. I prefer it on videos. Okay, so medium length end, we'll switch over views. Can see the umbrella there on top of our camera. Very high tech, a bit of gaffer tape to the tripod. Well, Caleb just thinks they're very keen staying out there. Well, they don't really want to be out there, but they know that they've got to keep playing for as long as they're required to. We're trying to get through this event. It's unfortunate, but conditions not dangerous, not slippery, and no pooling on the green, so difficult but not unplayable. We would be playing football in this weather, so maybe not cricket. Well, Selina Goddard just touches Lynn McVicar's bowl. One shot to Forster as we swap over the skips to play theirs. So your scores are still scrolling through. They're being updated by our volunteers. And looking across, I can see between 10 and 12 ends on our rinks here at Merrylands. So they are pretty much up to date. Between Cody, Gav and Jan here. Still one to Forster. Claire Kelly looking to add another one to that. Jessie Cottell on her way down. Sits the inside, rests on the jack. Great bowl. Well, got a message through from our staff member at St John's Park. It is raining steadily there as well, but not as bad as yesterday, thank goodness. Jessie Cottell has the shot. Selina Goddard just looking to draw in behind, add to this head. Just got to run a little more. It's just the one still. McVicar can play a little bit of weight to this. Gets a good contact on that shot bowl. Forster have got the best two at the back. Just flicks the hand. So she slipped it a little bit in the wet weather. Lights are on here at Club Merrylands. Couple of players using an umbrella to try and keep some of the rain off them anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the players once again said they were wet to the socks and jocks at the end of today. Well, Selina's changed this head up. You can see the jack now. Possibly two to Cabramatta. There is a little port there on the forehand side for Claire Kelly just to play a few yards through. Danger is if she's a bit wide, she could punch Selina Goddard's bowl on. If that jack moves back a foot, there'd be four down with that punch. But if she does just sneak inside and trail back 6 feet, she's got the best two at the back. And I can tell you, people, only having the end cameras means my fingers keep wanting to jump up to the controls. Got to leave them alone. Hands in pockets. Well, Claire's opting to play it in the backhand. Probably not a bad option, but is she going to hold up enough to get through? Not with that one. Yeah, a lot of traffic here for Jessie Cottell. Bowls on both hands on the way in. I wouldn't mind betting she'll play a forehand draw. Just wants to get underneath the Lynn McVicar bowl. It's about a metre or more to the front. Slide down to her shot bowl. Wouldn't mind getting a little straighten off the closest Forster. Really just wants to get this bowl into the head. Just make Claire Kelly's shot that bit harder. She wouldn't mind even a small touch on the jack. Wants this on the side, not on the flush. Hasn't got the weight to do the damage. I'd say that was actually a perfect line with 40 centimetres, 50 centimetres more weight. So Claire Kelly, second last bowl of this end. The 10th end, 9 have played. It's 9-12. Forster trailing Cabramatta. Bit of intent here. I do think this might be wide, but it's her own bowl if she can clunk that. Oh, she has pushed in Selina Goddard's bowl. It's 2, maybe 3. Now, Jessie can play pretty much the same as she played last time with just a foot more weight to count, with up to 2 feet more. Makes contact on the closest bowl. Could quite easily make 5 shots here. Tough conditions, but we are playing for a state championship, so players are toughing it out. So it is the forehand draw for Jessie Cottell. Just wants to roll onto the pink and black shot bowl. Oh, doesn't want that one. No damage. Still 3. Cabramatta just ease out to a 6-shot lead. Selina Goddard will roll the jack for the start of our 11th end. We're just about halfway through. Well, decent start from Selina, just short of the jack. When sticking with the forehand, she needs to finish past. She's going to be just short of jack high and very narrow. Well, Selina doesn't need to do very much different at all. Just make sure she's not short, and that'd be a good bowl. It is short. The line is perfect, but hasn't quite sent that one. Would have preferred that one to be that far past than that far short. Sorry, that was Lynn McVicar. Too short. Selina's got two shot bowls. Rain is fairly coming down now. At least we don't have the lightning we did yesterday to force us off the green. Claire Kelly trying to punch this one up towards the head. Just a little bit under, just rolls Claire. Jessie Cottell's bowl over. Jessie just needs to beat her own. I think she'd be happy to finish behind as well. Little touch. Well, it's two jack high. Be sort of happy. It does present a little bit of a target. But Claire's going to stick with her. Oh, she's just stepping back. Beauty here for Cabramatta is that Selina Goddard's bowl short on the right-hand side just covers up the path to the jack. But, Claire is going to go backhand. There is a wall there for her to stop on with any weight. As long as she gets back to the bowls, she's got a chance for a result. Sit off that, straight down to the jack. Do you think she's got shot out of that now? As I said, I think Jessie wouldn't have been overly happy with where her bowl finished. Just gave too much of an opportunity for Claire to play that little reaching shot. Cabra will look for that bowl. Selina using pretty solid weight. Wants this to get flush onto that bowl. Well, it's onto the jack and moved it round. I think they've got shot out of it. Changed the head up. Claire. Asks Lynn to play forehand. Wants to get through those bowls. Not quite going to get there. There's a little wall. Jessie says she thinks they're one. Says to Selina, play your forehand. Just give it a little push. Well, Lynn's just going to run through as well. Jessie will play the same idea as Selina. It's okay if she hits the side bowl. Or, well, I think that's the Forster bowl that's gone up. They've been guilty of giving the shot away a few times, the Cabramatta girls. Claire really does need another one in there, though. That bowl quite lonely. She doesn't get one in here. It's an invitation to Jessie to play through that head. Try and punch Claire's bowl out of the head. You can play a little bit of weight straight onto her lone bowl. It might just cannon that one out of the head. That's what they're looking at. Rather than try and be delicate, get big enough weight, forehand under the short pink bowl, onto Jessie Cottell's. The bowl will go just past the jack and through. Even if it does go onto the jack, there's two Selina Goddard bowls on screen. Below that's a Lynn McVicar, so it's only one down right at the back anyway. Deliberately tight and heavy. Nice big piece of that yellow and green bowl. Kick out Claire Kelly. Got the next 5 or 6. Lining up. Here we go. Can get that. Oh, got the hole. And if she got the inside of her own, it would have cannoned her across. A chance for Claire Kelly to add, just to keep this Forster team just in touch. Well, there'll be 1 to Forster. Medium sort of length end. Good opener from Selina Goddard. Just maybe 50 centimetres or so behind the jack. These conditions, better to make sure you're up. Lynn McVicar's opening one was a good metre and a bit short. That's all while we were doing the fiddles. That's quite a while ago. That was ages ago. Not a lot of chat happens. Selina improved on a previous bowl. So we'll cross over for the skippers to play their first bowl of this end. Claire Kelly lining up on the forehand. Just trying to draw to those back two Selina Goddard bowls. Just going to pull up a little bit on the short side. Jessie, she'd like to just draw a little toucher here. Cover this jack up, try and stop Claire from getting to it. Just sits Selina. Might even be one to Lynn McVicar's front bowl now. Claire needs to match these three Cabramatta bowls behind the jack. Nice wide line. Oh, just gets the outside. Was a good effort. Does still leave the door open, though, for Jessie Cottell to just draw a little toucher through here. Tuck that round the corner. Could make good 4 shots by dragging that jack. Just like, well, not quite like that. Needed to go a little further. Brilliant bowl, though. And McVicar now to play her third bowl of this end. Forster, not a real good position in this head for them. Jessie Cottell's front toucher. Any touch on that pushes the jack back. Could bring in another 2 or 3 Cabramatta shots. They get the contact, they need it to be really flush. Just going to get some position out of this, so if they get solid contact, it's good now. It goes right back. Cabramatta going to persist drawing forehand. I think this is going right back to the tee. Yeah, very best back. Maybe not quite to the tee, but Claire just indicating jack high. Trying to get Lynn just to drop in close to covering that Selina Goddard bowl behind a foot. quite got the speed required. Selina. What's another one in that head? I'd love this to cross over, actually. Comes to an absolute gem of a home. Just got that little gap through. Super effort. It's been okay since. Claire Kelly. Up the other end. That rain has actually just eased a little. Hasn't stopped, but not quite as heavy. Just got a little bit lighter as well. So conditions still dismal, but improved dismal. Not too bad of a home from Claire Kelly, but still think Cabramatta's well and truly got the best position on this head. Be careful not to do anything too dramatic here. They don't want to give it away. Jessie looks to be on her way down pretty well. Got a little touch. Well, there might be less shots now. I'm not sure. Hard to tell. Don't have them side cameras to zoom in. Oh, Lynn says it's to measure. Again, there's only one Forster bowl in that head. In the right spots. Yeah, Kelly's not a bad track. Can turn up Lynn McVicar's bowl. Oh, she's just cold drawn it. Great bowl. Well, there is a chance to get out the shot bowl. Over the good firm weight, try and get her own on the side. It should roll over and turn Claire Kelly out. You hit it hard enough, you can nearly get both of them out and make it count. There is a chance here for a decent count still for Cabramatta should they get hold of this hard. Well, Forster fans will be hoping it doesn't happen, but certainly Jessie Cottell's capable. Got the weaponry. Interested. Oh, she's hit it and not turned it out. She hit what she was after, but just didn't get it hard enough. The lights are on here. They're very effective, but I think the clouds have just lifted a little bit. It's still just raining.
It's not real brisk though.
Well, been a little bit shy with both of our opening efforts. Improved with the second. Selina just a little bit through. Would be happy to do that. Just looking for a little less or a trail of the jack. Well, it's good correction. That'll be the shot. Just a little bit on the short side, but I think there's three ends though where Cabramatta's just got the wrong end of the bowl, given away shot. They could have been out to an extremely good lead, but as it is now, it's 15-12. 12 ends completed, only 3 shots the difference. Once again, Claire Kelly needs to get in and get the shot. Have to give Claire a lot of credit though. She's played some great bowls to keep her team in this competition. Well, Jessie just wants to get past Selina's bowl. Got right down to the shot. Okay, Kelly. Just going to fall a fraction short, still 1-2. What's the edge? Nice little friendly glide. Oh, just fell out. Maybe counting. Definitely would have had it stayed up. I'll let the leads play there. Second set of bowls on this end. I do think the rain has stopped at the moment. Hopefully that's it for the day. It's just a little band still going over our approximate position. Probably a little premature to try and get out the middle cameras again. Still a band of rain around. According to the Bureau, it's currently 14.7, but feels like 13.9. And I don't know, I've had my Arctic Polar Explorers jacket out all afternoon. I thought it felt pretty cool all day here, in the shade anyway. McVicar's got one in there. It's close to being shot. Selina wants contact. Well, that's one way to do it. Got the edge, bang, out goes Lynn McVicar's bowl. Cabramatta holding 2, maybe 3. And fairly congested path in here for Claire Kelly. She may want to play forehand just up to her own bowl. Maybe sneak inside. You can trail back to Lynn McVicar's. She's lining up on that forehand side. She's playing through that bowl. Wants the jack. Got it right back to her own. Oh, that's Selina's bowl, actually. I wonder Cabramatta. Oh, Jessie's just sailed through.
Which one's the 4G?
I've turned the Wi-Fi off. So we connected by LAN. Actually by USB. Well, Jessie chance to draw here. Jessie. Jessie. Jessie just confirmed it was 2 last end for me. Just didn't quite see the signal. Oh, it's good openers from Selina. They have gone full length. Sorry, I'm still on the wrong camera. Just getting a little bit of patchwork done to expand our capabilities. Oh, good correction from Lynn McVicar. Just about. The first bowl was well and truly short. Second one, not too foul. Jessie Cottell. Lining up on the backhand. Can tell you there is just still a little bit of rain coming down here. Conditions have significantly improved, but still raining. And fantastic bowl from Jessie. Little touch. Probably a little unlucky not to hit it on the other side and just hide it away. So still visible for Claire. She'll follow Jessie down. There's good speed on this. Good intent. Going to finish in behind. Pretty well pointed from Jessie again. Unfortunately for her, though, it's framed up that jack a little bit. I think that'd be an invitation for Claire to just slightly adjust her line, try and get down, sit the bowl, trail the jack. And there's a backhand shot. Has given this plenty. Is on a fairly tight line. Needs to get around the short one. Gets the glance. Oh, runs right up to Jack High with the glance. So a little bit more grass, that would have been very close. I think the trick now for Selina is to play her backhand. Wants to get to Claire's bowl. It's Jack High. Can sit that, turn in. Little turn on Jessie's bowl's not too bad either. Only thing is, don't want to be narrow. Can use up to 2 or 3 feet of weight. As long as you're a little bit on the wide side. Just a little. She has given this every chance. We'll be happy to turn that one in over. Yes, very good. That's what they wanted to do. It's covered up the jack. Lynette McVicar, well, this isn't going to get here. May have a little nuisance value being in the draw line. Although I think the draw is actually inside that. Opts to swap over though, just to play the safer. And not sure it'll come back from way out there. Both her bowls on the way in. If it gets back, it will be close. Weight was very, very good. Well, it's a very tight line. Needs plenty of weight to hold it up there. It's going to miss the lot. Watch that last bowl from Selina Goddard. Well, the second last bowl from Selina Goddard. Just to get down. Any tap on either of those was good, but she's just run Jessie's bowl in behind the jack. Sat to the back. I think she's out of the count. I think it's still 2. Don't know about the front one. Well, Jessie has opted to play that hand, wants to get in, love to get a tap on Claire Kelly's bowl, run through. Be very happy to have got that one there though. Good home. Claire, 2 bowls to play, not a lot to look at. Five shots the difference. We've played 13 ends. And Claire's going big on the forehand. Well, she's not going big at all. She just had to try and reach. It's not a bad effort though. It's just dropped shy of her previous bowl. It's 2 to Cabramatta. Well, what they're looking at there is a confident draw. You get a touch on that jack, it squirts out to left of screen. It's all Cabra. Just wonder though, is discretion a part of Valor here? They are 5 in front, 13 played. We'll take them out to 7 in front. Claire has a difficult shot as it stands. If you squirt it out too far, you might just poke that jack into the open. And again, you bring another 3 or 4 bowls in. All of a sudden your 2 turns into 5 or 6. And it's a huge advantage. Just don't want to be on the outside of those bowls. Well, she sat that one through. I think that's actually brought another 1 or 2 in. Well, it's 3 shots according to Lynn. Now, Jessie did say he'd be anything but wide and then said I was wide. Nevertheless, that one worked. And Claire attacking on the backhand. Well, she's playing up on the backhand. hurling it down. Not going to get there. 3 shots to Cabramatta. We'll see that scoreboard go up to 20 shots to 12 after 14 ends. We're near the maximum length. I think we'll see Cabramatta now stick with that tactic. They're reaching somewhat comfortably, although Selina drops this one short just to be so don't put the curse on us. Claire and Lynn seem to be having to really put in an effort to reach these heads. Selina needs to get past her own. Well, it's 2 shots, but the Rain's first shot, Selina's got 2 seconds. It was an invitation for Lynn to draw past. And she's going to crash into her own short bowl, so to Jessie now, she needs to get the close one early just to try and keep this pressure on. Jessie Cottell going to go forehand. Really pushing this one down. Very well played. Just keep trying to plop them in there. It's 2 good bowls from Jessie. Gives the high five to Selina, well deserved. 2/3 of the game gone. There's 8 shots the difference. And a few games nearing completion at the other end of the green. And Claire, she's going to crash short again. Just glances Selina's bowl. Selina's opening two were a bit short. This one's not too bad at all. That'll make it, well, it's 3 good ones and possibly another 2. And McVicar. Well, Claire's got a bit of interest in this one. That's their best. Still 3 to Cabramatta though. Question whether to continue there. No, look, play the safer hand. There's Jack High. Get inside that. There is still rain falling here at Club Merrylands. But conditions are 1,000 times better than they were earlier. It just needs another 2 feet. He's showing some interest. Well, I think it's still 2. Well, they're going to try and block this up, just to give Claire a little opportunity. That would be a nuisance for Claire trying to come in on that hand. He's lining up in the backhand. She did have a little look. There is a port through there with weight. Just get quickly up the centre line looking for the jack or the bowls. Might be lucky and get them both, but pull the jack through that hole. Would need quite a bit of weight to get through the hole. Question is, what's she going to hit and how? That one's Cabramatta's. Well, give him 2 Cabramatta bowls, a little flick on the way past. No real change the head. Might have made it easier for the draw for Jessie to come in that backhand side. Well, it's turned her own bowl in. Oh, that's a hard shot. Wants to come through the port, try and turn their own up. Needs to play with weight on a heavy green to get the bend through the hole and promote their own. not got the weight required. Jessie. I just didn't see the signal. It's all good. I'll just keep asking. Just confirmed with Jessie that was 2 last end to Cabramatta, so 22-12, the correct score. There's a few games there being completed, so just remember that you can get the final scores in the draw for the next round through the Bowls New South Wales website. There's links there. You can also go on to BowlsLink, bowlslink.com.au or results.bowlslink.com.au if you want to get the game, all the results on your smart device, your phone or tablet. You can download the Bowls Now app, available through both Android and devices in iPhone, iPad, etc., the Apple Store. That's Bowls Now, published by Bowls Australia. It's free. You tap, once you've downloaded that, you tap the results on the bottom. Choose Bowls New South Wales. That'll show you all of our current events. And within an event, there's the competitions in that event. So this is the Champion of Club Champions event, and the men's and the women's are the 2 competitions within that event. You can also make any page a favourite. So, for example, on my device, I have Bowls New South Wales, marked as one of my favourites. So I tap on the favourites menu, and it brings up which organisations I have marked as my favourites. So you can actually mark your region. I have Illawarra marked because it's my local region. You can also mark a competition within a region. So while you're playing independent competition, for example, you can make it your favourite. And then when it's finished 3 months later, you can remove it. At the moment, Cabramatta 10-shot lead. 6 ends remaining. Well, players don't need to go and try and find their flippers at the moment, but Selina Goddard loving the umbrella that we have over the camera. She's just hiding in behind there, taking a little bit of shelter for a minute or two. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, just catching the shorter bowl. Looks to me like Cabramatta holding one very good one and possibly 2 others. Both of both of Jessie's may count. A few games getting close to completion. Only 10 or 11's recorded over at Cabramatta. They may have had a little break, but they do have the carpet green to go to. Might be preferable on a day such as today. Might be 3 or 4 here still for Cabramatta. One will be counting. Conditions making it quite difficult. Forster pair just struggling a little bit with consistency. This one from McVicar gets a bit of bowl, just got the edge and ran through. It's probably their closest one and may well cut 1 or 2 out. Skipper's bowls to come on this 16th end. I think Jessie will play the backhand. Look just to draw down. If she's a fraction over and just turns that last McVicar bowl, it could potentially bring a couple in, but she won't be trying to do that. She'll be trying to add to this count. Wants this just to run a little more. Not quite in. Could be a little bit of a nuisance for Claire Kelly on that path, though. Kelly is running down here on this backhand side. Doesn't want to connect with. Well, just turns her own bowl through and stays. No change. Jessie Cottell, 2 feet on the last. Even if she gets back to Claire's bowls, not too bad at all. Doesn't want contact. No, it's just crashed on the short ones. Just not quite out enough. Claire Kelly. At least 2 down. This is an aggressive line, but not the aggressive weight. Just gets a glance on the short bowl. Wouldn't have made it anyway. Well, there's 2 there for sure. Now they've got to look at another 2, maybe 3. Don't think the front one's in at all. Just to get a quick tape on that one. Check to see if that's the closest. Well, there's not much difference. That bowler's in. And the other side is in too, I believe. And Selina wants to measure the front one as well. That's 5. I believe that's 5. Oh, it's 4 anyway. Just going to go back and check on Selina's bowl there. Yeah, that's 5. Well, that's a big count in this game. Just means that the Cabra pair, they're running away with this game now. 27-12, 15 shots the difference. Lynn was looking up at Claire. I think she might have been saying, oh, have we had enough? Well, there is still 5 ends to go. 15 shots the difference. They need 3 an end. Just a little bit short from Selina. It is still just raining here. Not enough to make things dangerous, enough to keep things wet, and enough to be a nuisance. And Lynn short again. Oh, it's good enough to count. Probably not happy with that one where it's finished, but just didn't quite send it. Maybe slipped a little. Lynn needs a very big correction on this one. She hasn't got it. It's going to be underneath the line. Oh, I think Jessie's just shanked this one a little as well. It'll count at this stage. A little bit short and narrow though. Well, this one also a little. Maybe the players have looked at the scoreboard and realised that it's a bit of going through the motions at this stage. There's 5 ends to go, 15 the difference. It mathematically more than possible. Claire just needs to hold a line. She's not going to. She's going to go underneath, but might be good enough. I think she's got in for shot there. Selina just wants to get past her own. That'll be the shot coming in. Lynn just on the way down. Two good bowls from Selina. Cabraatta may just be able to put a little exclamation point on this game, this end. Conditions certainly a little bit lighter in the vision, but still some very grey clouds above us. And I think there is a tiny little bit of rain still falling. Just a light, misty, pesty rain. I'll add another. Claire Kelly will need to plough into this, hope for a result. Just under the line, she'll hit her own short one. Jessie Cottell can just glide up to this again. Holding 3, can make it 4. Yep, that'll be the 4th, at least 4, maybe 5. Claire Kelly, this game rapidly slipping well and truly away from them. Better line on this one. Depends on what she hits. Well, she's pushed her own up to be 4th. 5th, sorry, that's 4 shots to Cabramatta. Well, that will be the end of the game with 4 ends to go, 19 shots required. Claire Kelly says we've had enough of this. So it will be Selina Goddard and Jessie Cottell advances to tomorrow's quarter final in the morning. So just a reminder, if you want to catch up with all the results from the action, not only from here from Club Merrylands, but all around, jump on the Bowls New South Wales website. There's links under the events, Champion of Champions area. Jump on results.bowlslink.com.au or check Bowls Now on both the Android and on Apple devices. But for now, here from Club Merrylands, we look forward to your company at tomorrow's game, but it's good evening for now.